Watch anime and you don't feel confident in yourself, the character I'm about to share with you, I can guarantee you that after watching this character and trying to relate with him, you will never doubt yourself ever again. And if you don't know, this is a series in which I talk about my favorite anime characters and characters that basically improved my life and helped me become a better person. So if you're into anime and self improvement, follow your boy up and let's get into it. The character I'm talking about is none other than Takamura from Hajime no Ippo. Now, I already made a video about why Hajime no Ippo is such a good anime, but the reason why Takamura stands out for me from all the anime that I have watched and all the characters, like obviously in all those anime as well, is because of his mindset specifically. Not because like he's a champion in like the anime and he's a really strong person like portrayed as that, but the way he carries himself and thinks. Let me tell you why. So the reason I'm such a fan of this character is because when you see the anime, at first you think like this character just bullies his friend because he's too strong, and if you understand boxing, it's also kind of unfair as well because he's in a higher weight class. So like no matter how strong the lower weight class boxer is, like the higher weight class guy will always like be able to beat him up. But when you get more into the anime and he starts getting more difficult fights and he starts like basically getting more and more challenged with top tier talent, then you actually start to see the guy coming out of him, like the Chad coming out of him. And distinctly remember this scene from the manga where he's fighting like a really, really strong guy and he's basically losing, right? Like he's on his on his final rounds, and his bones in his feet are broken, everything is broken. And then for just this instant, because when you're fighting like boxing and in the last rounds, you basically can't tell the difference from reality or what's happening at all those things, and that's what's happening with him as well. So when he's thinking all that, for just a split second he remembers that, okay, this is a very impressive thing that if I beat this guy from this position. And then he distinctly, like I remember it clearly, he says, everybody in the world knows Takamura Mamoru can do anything. And after that point, I was just like, anybody can think like this. Like just swap your name from Takamura to your name. Like everybody in the world knows like Ahmed can do anything or Bilal can do anything. Like just put your name in there. And after that, when you just think like that, you can never doubt yourself ever again, and you can do basically whatever you want. And this is just like one instant where he actually like does something like this. Like there are many other, when he's also weight controlling, when he like actually defeats a bear in the anime as well. But that's the thing, like I've even decided to put a poster up of him in my room. And like this privilege is like there's no posters at all of anime in my room, and he'll probably be the first person. And that's how much it inspired me. So if any of you have seen the anime or if you can relate to it as well, let me know your thoughts.